Hi everyone, it's Tasleem here, and have you ever caught yourself saying things like, oh, I wish I had her hair, or I hate my thighs, or why couldn't I be taller, or how can I get rid of the wrinkles around my eyes? Obviously, if you're a different sex, you might be saying slightly different comments, but you get the idea. We often are talking negatively about our bodies and about ourselves. And sometimes we just do it out of habit and don't think much of it. But I want to tell you something. Your body is listening to you. It can hear you. And guess what? I don't think it's really impressed with what you're saying because, as I said in my last video, our bodies are fighting for us. I believe that our bodies are always fighting for us, never against us. And I don't believe, as I said in my last video, I don't believe in this whole idea that autoimmune condition is our bodies attacking ourselves. I think oftentimes we don't realize that we are the ones, we are the attackers, we are the ones that are fighting against our bodies because our bodies want us to be healthy. Our bodies know that we have the power to heal ourselves. But when we speak negatively about our bodies, it actually has an impact so much deeper than you can think. It can impact our cells. Like our cells can hear what we are saying about our bodies. And that can actually change the way that we show up in the world. That can change our energy levels. That can change our mood. And that can also lead to illnesses and even disease. Now, I have talked a lot about the mind-body connection and how dance, I feel, can really be a huge help in moving energies through our bodies so that we can, move trauma and upset and, negative energies that we hold inside our bodies out so that we can use that energy and free it up for things that we actually want to do. But one of the things holding us back from that is the way that we speak about our own bodies. Sometimes we even say things like, we'll do things and you might catch yourself saying, oh my God, I was so stupid. Like, I lost my keys. Why am I so stupid? Or, um, you know, I like, you might even be going to the gym or doing something that you think is healthy, but you're doing it for the wrong reasons. You're doing it because you hate the way you look, or because you don't like your shape, or because you are not accepting at all of who you really are. So you want to transform yourself so that you don't have to be the person that you are. Your body knows. Your body can feel that you're doing this for the wrong reasons. It is really different from someone who's eating healthy and going to the gym because they just want to feel better about themselves and because they're furthering their development, and they, are doing it from a self-compassionate place rather than a punishing, like, oh, you're so ugly, or you're so big, or you're so lazy, like, let's get up and do this. Like, that's really forcing something on your body and telling your body, I don't like you right now. And so we have to do something and be something different. Your body is not saying that about you. It's never saying, I don't like you. It's not saying, I give up on you. But a lot of times we don't realize that we are the ones that are actually giving up on ourselves. On ourselves. I don't know if that was like a perfect slip there, but I said cells by mistake. But actually, like, we are kind of giving up on ourselves sometimes when we say these things. And there's a beautiful quote out there that is that says, it's from Bruce Lee. I'm sure it probably is because it's very profound and I love it. I just haven't found out for sure whether it is, but it's something to the effect of, he says, be careful the way that you speak about yourself. Words are really powerful, and the words that you use to describe yourself and say what you think you are and how you are has a real impact on your body and your cells, and it can actually create a spell. Like the words that we tell ourselves about ourselves. Oh my god, I keep saying cells. Anyway, I should just keep doing that. But really has an impact on our insides, and he says it's like a spell, and that's why they call it spelling. That's why they call it, words like when you spell them out, that he says like that's why we call it spelling, because it casts a spell on us. And if you're using really harmful words about yourself, saying that you don't like the way you look, or you don't like your shape, or you wish you looked like someone else, your body can hear you. And it's like you're putting some being, you think of your body like a child. If you want to, you would never speak to a child like that, but we speak to our bodies in such horrific ways sometimes. And as I said in my previous video, our bodies are always working for us. And if they're working for us and we're speaking badly about our bodies, it's really tough for them to break through and help us heal and help us be the best body and be the best person and be in our best, energy and light that we can be. And so in this quote, Bruce Lee also says that your body doesn't know when you're joking. Like, if you say, oh, I was just kidding, like, oh, I said I was stupid, but it's no big deal because I was just kidding, your body doesn't know that it can't tell the difference. Like, if you say you're stupid, or you hate your legs, or you wish you could, like, chop off your, like, fat on your belly or whatever, like, your body doesn't know when you're joking. And why not pick something else to joke about? Because it's not really funny, especially when, if you know that, now, if you have an awareness that this actually can impact the way you show up in the world, and it can impact what this does to your cells, and how it can actually lead to illness and lead to disease. And so the reason that I bring this up is, like, even in some things that we do that, should be enjoyable, should be fun, should be something that we look forward to, like dance. There are some people that show up to dance because they really love it, and because they feel like it does a lot of good to their bodies and to their emotions, and it brings them a lot of relaxation and letting go. But there are some people that actually come to dance because they don't like their bodies, and they think that dance is going to transform them into something that they can love and be more accepting of. And it's more like a regimented activity. Like, they're going there not to have fun or to enjoy the dance, but they're to be like, okay, if I can do this through dance, people will love me more, and I will be more attractive, and my body shape will change. And because they see other dancers out there that might look really attractive or have the body that they want to have, and they automatically think that if they go out there and do that thing, that they will also have that body and that, that attention. So it's like going about it the wrong way. And sometimes two people that could be doing the same activity, whether it's dance, fitness, nutrition, whatever it is that should be an actual healthy activity and bring you a lot of enjoyment and pleasure, those two people could have very different results. Because if they're doing it for different reasons, if the one person is doing it very militaristically and like punishment because they don't like themselves and they want to change themselves, and then the other person is doing it because it's fun and because they feel like the further development that it brings them, and they're doing it out of self-compassion for themselves, bringing themselves something even more, wonderful for their heart and soul and physicality. The person that's doing it militaristically may not even see results. And they could wonder, why is this not coming out for me the way that I want it to? And this other person is like thriving on this. A lot of times it's because our bodies can hear the way that we are speaking about them, and they know that we're doing this out of hate and despite, and we're despising ourselves, so we're going out to try to change ourselves. And that can do so much harm rather than good, even if you're doing something that, technically should bring you a lot of goodness in your life. So I am creating this video to remind you to speak kindly about yourself, because as much as when you speak negatively about your body and say that you want to be like this person, or you hate this part of your body, or you try to hide it and you get shameful of it, if you were saying positive things about your body and to your body and being really loving to your body, your cells also hear that, and your cells like thrive on that. They get so excited and they become even healthier, and it's like you're really congruent with what they're trying to do for you. Like, they're trying to fight for your health and bring you wholeness and into happiness and joy and positivity. And when you're in line with that and you're being self-compassionate and self-loving and saying positive things about your body, then you can work together with your body to make things happen that you want to see changes in. And it's really empowering, and the results are amazing, because not only do you feel it on the inside deep within your cells, but it also changes the way it shows up on the outside of you. And other people can feel it, and they sense it off you, and they'll be saying things like, what have you been doing? Like, you look, you're glowing, and they want to be around you more, even though they don't know exactly what it is. And this is it. Sometimes a lot of times it's the way that you speak to yourself, because your cells, your body can hear you, and it wants to work for you. It wants to be in alignment with where you want to get to, but it needs you to be there first, and to be careful the way that you speak about yourself, and to be mindful of that, because it can impact you negatively or positively. So just wanted to leave you with that. I will see you all very soon. I am off to see, well, I'm not off, I'm actually here at the Bard on the Beach festival, the Shakespeare Play Festival in Vancouver. I try to come here at least once a year, and tonight is the play As You Like It. I decided I'm going to treat myself to this play and say thank you, body, for bringing me here. Thank you, cells, for getting me here. Thank you for me and bringing me, I'm showing compassion to myself and being really grateful for me and this body and all parts of my body. And I'm going to bring myself a gift to enjoy this play and sit and relax. And I'm doing it from a place of self-compassion, not to make something happen, just because I want to say thank you for me. And I hope my body and my cells, all my cells, feel it. And I hope you do something amazing for yourself today as well. Thank you all for listening.